Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you three gorgeous wood rustic Christmas DIYs. I love working with wood and I decided to bring you some new decor ideas for Christmas. This is also a plaid collab and I'm going to tell you more about it after the first DIY. So let's go ahead and get started. DIY number 1. For this project, I'm going to be using this piece of wood that I had on hand. It's just a scrap wood. You can use any that you have on hand. I will also use this Rust-Oleum chalk paint in a linen white color. You can also use any paint that you have. After it was all painted and dried, I am using my sander to sand it all the way around. And then after it was distressed to my liking, I'm using a pencil to just freehand some branches. I actually seen this idea very similar. I didn't make it exactly the same online, and I decided to kind of make it my own, but I use it as a guide to do this project. So I'm going to be using this white, red, and green acrylic paint by Plaid, and also these two chalk paints, Truffle and Moss. And then first I'm going to start with a very fine point brush, and I'm going to use this brown truffle paint, and I will just start painting the branches. I always loved painting. It calms me down, and anytime I have a chance, I definitely will paint. And it doesn't have to be perfect, honestly. So after I was done with the branches, I took this green acrylic paint and I just started painting the leaves. Actually, those needles from the pine tree, and then after that I'm using this moss color to fill it in, and then also I'm using the white paint just to create kind of a snowy effect on the branches. After I was done, I'm taking I believe I took black paint. I don't know if I showed it earlier, but it's just a black acrylic paint, and I am filling in the hanging part of the ornament. Now, instead of red, I decided to go with these two. It is metallic and champagne, I believe, color by Plaid, and I just decided to go first with this metallic, and then I filled it in with this champagne color. These are more my colors than a red one, so I decided not to use it. After I was happy with the way it looks like, I added white on top to look like it snowed on that part. Then I'm using the natural color jute twine and a white color jute twine, both from the Dollar Tree. I put a little hot glue on the back, and I'm wrapping them 2 times on the bottom of this sign, finishing off with the hot glue. And this is it for this project. Again, I really like how it turned out. I love painting. I think it's very beautiful, calming, wintry, Christmassy, and I love the colors on it. I love how rustic it is, and it cost me really nothing to make, so I hope you will try to recreate it. Now let me tell you about this Plaid collab. Many of us Plaid ambassadors got together and with the help of our friend Annie over at Indiana Jones, and we decided we're going to just showcase the Plaid products that Plaid generously sent us, and create some beautiful decor pieces for you guys with those products. Also, there will be a giveaway, or actually gift away. 2, I believe, or maybe 3 lucky winners will win a box full of Plaid products, and the only thing you need to do is comment on each video with a secret word. And also there will be a playlist in the description box, so you guys can go ahead and check out all of these creators and what they have created. But now let me tell you about my secret word. My secret word is wood burning tool. So after watching my video, when you go down in the comments below, when you decide to comment on my video, make sure to mention wood burning tool, and do the same with other videos with their secret words. Okay, good luck. DIY number 2. Now I'm going to be using this wood round, large wood round that Plaid sent me. and also this wood burning tool. I always wanted to have one and work with it. This is my first time. This set has a lot of tips for a lot of different purposes. So first I took pencil and I freehanded We Believe. Now for this you can really use any stencil that you have, or you can freehand like I did. After that I decided to take calligraphic tip, and I started working with it. Now this is certainly a learning curve. It is not easy at the beginning, but once you get a hang of it, it gets definitely easier. Now, I believe this particular tip, it takes more time to get used to it. I later used a different tip and I liked it way better. It was so much easier. But you see over here, when I got to the second word, it was way easier to do it. When I was done, this is how it looks like. I love it. And then I decided to sand it just a little bit to make it more rustic and used up. When I was done with this part, I decided to flip it over and use the stencil from the Dollar Tree that has a Santa head on it. I wish it was a little bit larger, but it worked definitely. So I traced it with my pencil, and then after that I took a different wood burning tip. This one is very pointy, it's for fine details, and it was so much easier to work with it. Now on this wood round, there were some parts that were rougher, so it was harder to do it there, but some were so easy, and I was just able to do it so smooth, like I was working on a butter. And if you see over here, look how easy this part was. I was just working, and I really, really enjoyed it. I will definitely use this more often because I love wood, and this wood burning tool has so many possibilities. It is not expensive at all, and it's definitely something I recommend you guys having it because it's awesome. Okay, now that I have both sides done, I took this greenery pick from Target Dollar Spot. It was $3, and I used my stapler and I stapled on both sides one part of the pick. Then I put a little bit of hot glue on under the pick just to keep it in place. And after that, I decided I'm gonna make some little bows. And for that, I used two different shades of white cotton twine from the Dollar Tree. I wrapped it around 7 times around my fingers, and then I cut it off. I tied it right in the middle. I wrapped it a few times and tied a knot, just a very simple knot in the middle, and then I cut off loops from both sides. So there was just like one of those messy bows. I think that's what they call them. I really didn't want anything formal, but this is really totally optional. You can use any ribbon you want, anything that matches your decor. So this is how my bow turned out, and I'm gonna attach it right on the base of this pick with the hot glue. So after I was done with hot gluing this first one, I will do the same thing on the other side. So I created another bow, and I will also attach it the same way and the same spot. Okay, now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna go ahead and get these two hooks, and I will pre-drill on the top 2 holes. Now, if you're doing this, please be careful. If you're using any tools, be careful. And then I will just screw this in. And after that, I'm gonna use, this is something like a paper twine. I don't even know how to call it. I saved it from some packaging, but you can really use anything you have, maybe wire twine or just regular twine. I pulled it through and then tied 2 knots and added a little bit of hot glue just to keep it in place because it was kind of sliding back and forth. And when I was done with this, I did the same thing on the other side. And when I was done, that's it for this beautiful, beautiful wood round. Again, I love wood. I think this turned out so cute. I love minimalistic look, and this is definitely it. I didn't want to overdo it or do anything too much. But again, this is just my idea and my style. You can add any details that you would like, any colors that you would like, just to match your decor and your style. I would like to hear from you. What do you guys think about this project? I think it's very unique, very different, but I definitely love it, and I will certainly use this wood burning tool again. I want to master it, and I want to use it more often. For all of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Jelena, stay-at-home mom of 2 kids. I love crafting. I love doing DIY projects. Everything has to be on a budget. Rustic, farmhouse style, some modern style as well. And for all of you that are returning, I want to thank you so much. I hope you guys like my videos. I hope you enjoyed my ideas, and I want to thank you so much. This morning I woke up and I saw 20,000 subscribers. It means so much to me. You have no idea. I love what I do, and I really like reading your comments and seeing that I inspire you. So thank you again for sticking out with me and supporting me. If you like my videos and this video, please give it a thumbs up. It means so much to me and helps my channel getting promoted on YouTube. And also, please subscribe with the notification bell on. It is completely free, so you stay notified about my upcoming videos. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. If you would like to join me, come and say hi. My regular upload times are Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, unless there is some kind of changes that often happen if I participate in collaborations or challenges. Okay, now let's go ahead and start with DIY number 3. For this project, I printed out these two, one picture and one Bible verse, and I'm gonna have this printable linked in a description box. I used this wood round from Joann's. It was 49 cents, and on one side I'm gonna be using this chalk Adirondack paint, I'm sorry, and the other side I will be painting, or actually staining, with this with antique wax by Folk Art. So after I was done with both sides, I'm gonna be on a darker side, I'm gonna be attaching with a Mod Podge, actually gluing it, right, decoupaging it, this picture of a baby Jesus being born. And then on the other side, I'm gonna just peel off to make a rough edges, everything, all the paper around the verse, and I will also use a Mod Podge to adhere it to this ornament. I'm sorry, my brain stopped. Okay, so now after everything was completely dried, I am giving one good top coat of the Mod Podge, and then I took this antique wax and I decided to distress the edges of this one, and this is how it turned out. Now I'm going to take a jute twine, I'm going to pull the middle of the jute twine through it, and I'm going to loop the other end through it, and that's how it's going to just get tied on. And then I'm putting one little bead, tying a knot on top of the bead, and then I'm tying a knot on top of the jute twine. And guys, this is it for this project. Look how gorgeous it looks on my Christmas tree. I absolutely love it. You guys know that I always mention, I always have some you know, faith in my projects, and especially Christmas projects. I love to mention Jesus, and this is one of those. I also love that this is 2 sides project, same like the other one that I created. It was so easy to make and so inexpensive. I would like to hear from you. What do you guys think about this one? Which one of these was your favorite? Would you try to recreate any of these? If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. And don't forget to go ahead and check out everybody's videos in a playlist down below. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.